Pause recording button. Stop button. Pause play. Add sound 6 point. Add to favorites but standard.
Bluetooth mode.
Expand Yarn Sword. Nick Color Puzzle Game Sense Strategy coming soon. Books. Homepage. Top selling comics. App search. Recents button. One UI. Vocal close all button. Apps. DDT1. Best MP3 editor. ChatGPT. Camera. Best MP. Be My Eyes. Avast Mobile Security. App Killer. AI Selfie Camera. AI. App. Avast. Be My. Best Camera. ChatGPT. Clock. DDT. Drive. Echo Clone. Eldrum. Redtide. Redtide. Eldrum. Redtide. Speech feedback and browse by touch suspended. Eldrum. Redtide. Continue. Talk back net. Read. Copy. Spell. Audio ducking off. Audio ducking on. Eldrum. Redtide. New game. Continue. Button. The inscriptions read as follows. NE. Riverside Outpost. NW. Golden Plains. Great. Previous. You walk for a. Read the song. Head south to the river shrine. Button. The skies remain clear above the country road. Previous. The inscription. Look around. Button. Keep walking. Button. Look. To your left, the Finrishan Monastery lies beyond the sacred orchards across the frozen river, and to your right, the forest hills are buried in snow. Between the forest and the river bank, the country road meanders from north to south as far as the eye can see. Previous. The skies remain. Admire the monastery from afar. Button. Keep walking. Button. The country road slithers up and down the hills between the forest and the western bank of the frozen river. You walk alone, or so it may seem. Crunching footsteps in the snow can be heard from the hilltop behind you. Listen. Button. Look back. Listen. Button. Look back. Stop walking. Button. Keep walking. Button. You continue on your way. The voice of a man echoes from the top of the hill. Wait up. Need to have the word with yeah 3 period. Discard. Save. Discard. Cancel. Button. Save your recording or discard it. Voice 3 minutes. Sound visual. Add bookmark. Play. Button. Pause recording. Button. Stop. Button. Add. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Add to favorites. Button. Standard. Home. Button. Home screen page 1 of My Games folder. Apps. Out of page. App. Proof. Voice pause recording. Play button. 4. Add to favorites. Standard. In your stat. You continue on your way. The pace. Stop walking. Button. Pace in your. You hurry along, paying no heed to the stranger behind you. He picks up the pace, shouting, "Ain't nowhere to hide, soldier." Run. Button. Fight him. Button. Initiated combat. Bounty hunter's turn. Attack. -9. Your turn. Expand. Button. End turn and your turn. Protection 3. Effects. Your health. Your advantage. Effect. Protection 3. Wooden staff. Attack 3 to 5 damage. Attack. -3. Attack. -3. Stun cost. 1. Stun. -6. Bounty hunter's turn. Attack. Miss. Your turn. Enter. Apply. Move. Move. Attack 3 to 5 stun. Unavailable. Attack. Critical -7. Stun cost. 1. Stun. -5. End turn and your turn and pass it to the next. Apply. Move. Move. Stun. Unavailable. Cost. Attack 3. Stun. Move away. Unavailable. Stun. Attack 3. Attack. -3. Your turn. End. Apply. Move. Move. Stun. Attack 3 to 5 damage. Attack. -4. Attack. -4. Stun cost. Move away. Move. Bounty hunter's turn. Defensive. Your turn. End. Bounty hunter's turn. Move. Your turn. End. Apply. Move. Move. Stun. Attack 3 to. Attack. Critical -6. Stun cost. 1. Stun. -4. Attack 3 to 5. Attack. Critical -6. Notifications. 1 gain 10 experience. Button. Notifications cleared. No notif. You quit. Previous. You hurry. You quickly gain the upper hand, despite feeling rusty. Before you are able to deliver the final blow, your opponent is struck down by a projectile. It came from the east, piercing his neck and locking his face in a permanent grimace. Twitching on the side of the road, the man bleeds out in the snow. Previous. Look around. Button. Your gaze wanders along the riverbank until you catch sight of a hooded crossbowman. Coming this way, the tall man in the brown leather cloak walks across the frozen river. Who goes there? Button. Hey friend, thought you might need some help. The man in the brown cloak puts away his crossbow and takes a few careful steps across the icy rocks on the riverbank. You are struck by a feeling of vague uncertainty. Something about this man seems familiar, somehow. Previous. You observe the hooded crossbowman. Button. HP. A lifelike bronze face mask glimmers below the hood. A bejeweled crossguard glistens above the ornate scabbard on his belt. Broadsword, crossbow, mask and cloak. These are the marks of the monastic inquisitor, who embodies law and inspires fear. Never before have you seen this man, but you have heard enough stories to paint a picture. Previous. A friend. Salute the inquisitor. Button. Blessings, young soldier. His eyes and lips are visible through the apertures on his bronze mask, yet it seems uncanny when he speaks behind the motionless metal. Sculpted by a masterful hand, the dignified visage evokes the stern judgment of higher beings. Continue. HP. Continue. The monastic inquisitor walks with you. Seems like we're headed in the same direction. Might as well stay close until we get to the river shrine. Agreed. Button. Keep your previous. The monastic. I had some questions. 3 period. Button. The inquisitor replies. Usually, it's the other way around, but go ahead. 3 period. What are you doing out here? Button. Could ask you the same question. I am searching for my brother. Button. A wayward soldier? Does not bode well. Dead. Captured or marked for death. Those are the fates. Harsh as it may seem. Previous. Could ask you this. Perhaps we can help each other out. Button. There's no telling what the future holds. So, tell me about your mission. 3 period. Button. Books were stolen from the monastery. Tomes of genealogy. Copies exist elsewhere. No matter. Perpetrators must be questioned thoroughly and punished severely. Previous. There's no interesting. I will let you know if I uncover any use. Likewise. I had a quest. Enough talk. I had a quest. Enough talk. Let's pick up. You follow the country road until you finally catch a glimpse of the highland banner above the treetops. Rock walls rise from the rugged terrain. Further down the road, a pair of standing stones are capped off by a slab of granite, marked by runes. The gateway darkens a diverging path. Previous. Read the inscription. Button. Large runes have been carved across the surface of the horizontal capstone. The inscription reads, River Shrine. Step through. HP. Step through the gateway. Beyond the gateway is a forking path, paved with limestone, sheltered by rocks and spruce. Oxen roam the encampment of a dormant caravan. Monks gather firewood. Beggars are huddled near the stockpile. The Inquisitor. Previous. Large runes have been. Beyond the gateway is a forking path, paved. Look around. Button. The path forward leads to the shrine, 2 stories high. It stands next to the poorhouse at the foot of a steep hill, and across the bridge over the chasm, a twisted monolith casts a crooked shadow over Wargrave Cemetery. Talk to the beggars. Button. Talk to the caravan. Talk to. You recognize a familiar face among the exiles on Beggar's Row. Beaming with excitement, the crippled panhandler exclaims, by the great wolf, it's 3 period you. It is really is you. After all this time 3 period. Yes 3 period. Button. Back in the slums of Logan, I was known as Crooked Nikita. When our homes were torched by the godless imperial troops of Cadmilan 3 period, my people fled in panic 3 period, and I was trampled by the stampede. You are the soldier who snatched my mangled frame from the beaks of 1,000 rooks 3 period. Previous. You recognize. Of course. I remember now. Button. Your selfless deed inspired me to abandon my old ways. The bones in my legs remain shattered. 3 period yet holy reverence shines a light on my soul. It's hewn from the shadows. I am no longer a master thief. I am no longer consumed by the lust for gold. 3 period as a token of my gratitude. Please accept this offering. 3 period the tools of the trade. He hands over a lockpick. Previous. Back in the slot. Take the lockpick. But may it serve you well. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Farewell. Farewell. And may the previous. May it serve. Walk away. Button. Previous. Talk to the caravan master. But the caravan master is a tall man with an olive complexion and a long black beard. His wife is feeding the oxen while the children run around, laughing and playing in the snow. Other members of his crew are milling about. He greets you with a faint smile on his face. What do you need, soldier? Previous. The shrine is. House business. Button. He shrugs. Could be worse. Times are hard. Did we make a profit? Yes, we did. Was it worth it? I'm not so sure about that. Lives were lost. You see, 3 period there is always money to be made, but souls never come back from the underworld. 3 period. I'm looking for my. Can I have a look at your wares? Sure, but there's not much left. Let's trade. Button. Arrow. Bastard sword. Bronze throwing knife. Expanded. Weapon. Collapsed. Armor. 2. Collapsed. Medicine. 1. Collapsed. Expanded. Collapsed. Studded leather helmet. Oiled leather vest. Collapsed. Medicine. 1. Expand. Collapsed. Weapon. Sanguine draft. Collapsed. Tool. 3. Expanded. Torch. Road. Firewood. A piece of timber. Buy for 2 gold. Buy for 2. Firewood. Road. Torch. Road. Firewood. Buy for 18 gold. Current gold. 172. Button. Fire. Road. Collapsed. Armor. 2. Expanded. Tool. Close. Button. Let's trade. Used. Button. What's your destination? Button. Penumbria. The way things are going, it seems like the best choice. We'd rather go back to our homeland, but people tell me that the border to Trinidad is closed. Previous. Let's trade. You. When are you leaving? Button. Once my business partner arrives from Riverside Outpost. Let's trade. I'm looking for my brother. He's a You're his brother? Small world. Met him a few times. Not a bad sort. Bit rough around the edges, but good for business. Kept the road safe in the north. From what I gather, no idea what he's up to these days. 3 period. Previous. Let's trade. Used. But I have to get going. Farewell. The caravan master nods. Be seeing you. Walk away. HP. Health points. Walk away. The shrine is tucked away among the trees on the riverbank. Smoke right. Talk to the caravan master. Talk to Crooked Nikita. Talk to the monks. But approach the entrance to the river shrine. Button. Enter the poorhouse. Button. Cross the bridge to Wargrave Cemetery. Map. Button. Area. Highlands of Robert. Close map. Zoom out. But close. Map. HP. Health point. HP. Map. Button. Cross the bridge to Wargrave Cemetery. A hooded monk with a wooden staff is guard. I'm a soldier. I know how to Keep walking. Stones and sealed barrows are lined up along the cliff path. 10 years have gone by since you last set foot on Wargrave Cemetery. Place brings back a lot of memories, none of them pleasant. Look around. Button. For thousands of years, most of the previous. Visit the graves of your parents. Button. Follow the path to the summit. Button. The ancient monolith is casting a long shadow from the peak of the snowy cliffs. A monk with a blue robe and a white staff is facing the sacrificial altar. Look around. Button. Approach the monk. Look around. Approach the. A raven has been sacrificed upon the altar. The robed monk is gazing at the blood and guts on the slab of granite. He seems to be in a state of deep concentration. Previous. The ancient monolith. Talk to the monk. Button. The old man snaps to attention, glaring at you with narrow eyes. He grumbles. Must you people always bother me? The gods help those who help themselves. 3 period. Previous. Beg your pardon. Button. The monk shakes his head, muttering. No, my apologies. Thought you were someone else. 3 period. HP. Who are you? Button. The monk replies. I am Don, keeper of the shrine. What are you doing? Button. The monk points to the dead raven on the altar. He explains. Blood and guts reveal the pattern of things to come. Previous. The monk replied. What have you learned? Button. Shaking his head, the monk sighs. Nothing yet. 3 period. The gods remain silent. What is the meaning of the red serpent in the night sky? Have you seen my brother? Button. Shaking his head, the monk replies. I don't know him. 3 period. He sighs. Listen, people come to me all the time these days, asking about their loved ones. They're almost never found. Most likely they end up dead. Sounds harsh, but that's just how it goes. Previous. Shaking. What is the meaning of the red serpent in the night? What is your main duty as keeper of the river shrine? The overseeing of burial rites. That's the essence of this place. The end of the road. We die and yet we keep living. Our lives are eternal flow like the river. One drop of water is nothing, but it's a part of everything. Preview. What is the... Do you offer any services at the shrine? Button. Of course. We make ceremonial garb and ornaments. Are you looking for grave offerings? Perhaps? Let me know. What is... Show me your wares. Button. Black cap. Black linen sark. Shroud of grief. Black linen sark. This long shirt is worn during burial rites. 2 armor. Increase 2. Encumbrance 2. Ranged evade chance plus 10%. Slots. Body. Button. Buy for 35 gold. Current gold. 154. Button. Black cat. Black linen sark. Shroud of... Expanded. Collapse. Close. Button. Close. We take character tab. Tab. Inventory tab. Quest tab. Inventory. Banded. Wooden staff. Collapsed. Food. Collapsed. Expanded. Collapsed. Light fur boots. Equipped. Fur mantle. Equipped. Black linen sark. New. This long shirt is 2. This 2. And ranged. Slots. Body. Equip. Button. Character tab. Tab. Close in. Quest tab. Close in. Quest tab. Notification. Preview. We take What is the meaning of the red serpent? Let's trade. Used. But farewell. Button. May the gods shine a light. Previous. Walk away. Button. Walk away. The ancient monolith is casting. Preview. Look around. Button. Approach the monk. Used. Button. Return to Wargrave Cemetery. But someone throws a rock at you in the graveyard. The projectile hits you in the back. HP. You see a couple of bandits. They are coming this way. One of them is wielding a knife. The other one is armed with a cudgel. He growls. Money or your life. Previous. Pay them. Refuse to pay. Button. The bandit size. Shame it had to come to this 3 period steps. Defend. HP. Health points 101 of 110. HP. Defend yourself. The bandit size. Defend yourself. Initiated combat. Your turn. Enter. Apply. Move away. Stun. Attack. -2. Attack. -3. Stun. -3. Scoundrel's turn. Attack. -8. Bandit's turn. Attack. Evade. Your turn. Apply. Move. Stun. Unavailable. Cost. Attack. -2. Attack. -2. Stun. -5. Scoundrel's turn. Attack. -12. Bandit's turn. Attack. Evade. Your turn. Move. Stun cost. Attack. Critical -6. Stun cost. Stun. -3. Attack. -2. Scoundrel's turn. Aggressive. Bandit's turn. Defensive. Your turn. Move away cost. 1 action. Stun cost. 1 action. Stun. -3. Attack 3 to 5. Attack. -2. Stun cost. 1. Stun. -3. Scoundrel's turn. Attack. -11. Bandit's turn. Attack. Miss. Your turn. Enter. Apply. Move away. Stun. Unavailable. Cost. Attack. -2. Stun cost. 1 action. 1000 advantage. Strike your opponent in the head. This aimed at. Stun. -4. Turn timeline. Current turn take. And. Attack 3 to. Stun. Attack. -3. Scoundrel's turn. Attack. -12. Your turn. And. Move. Stun cost. 1 action. Stun. -5. And. Apply. Move. Stun. Unavailable. Cost. Attack unavailable. Stun. Move forward cost. Move. And turn. Move away. Stun. Unavailable. Attack. -3. Move. Your turn. And turn. Apply. Move forward. Move. And turn. And. Stun cost. 1 action. Stun. -4. And. Apply. Move. Stun. Attack. -3. Scoundrel's turn. Move. Your turn. Enter. Apply combat stance. Move forward. Move. Enter. Attack 3 to 5. Protection. Attack. -3. Scoundrel's turn. Move. Your turn. Enter. Apply combat stance. Move. Enter. Move away. Stun cost. Stun. -4. Attack 3 to 5 damage. Attack. Critical -7. Scoundrels. Move. Your turn. Enter. Apply. Move. And. Move. Stun cost. 1 act. Stun. -5. Notification. Quest tab. Notifications. 8 gold minus 35 gain black linen Zart projectiles might just slip past your body and pierce the fabric of this flowing garment. 3 period failed perception check 2x gain 10 experience gold plus 6 gain 2x wooden cudgel. Button. Use strike. Previous. Look around. Button. Walk away. Button. 2. Visit the. Go down to the river shrine. Button. The shrine is tucked away. Previous. Talk to the caravan master. You. Talk to Crooked Nikita. Talk to the. Approach the entrance to the. Enter the. Cross. Map. Button. Area. Riverside. River shrine. Country road. Button. Recenter map. Zoom. Close. Area. Riverside outpost. Sub area. Area. Riverside out. Watchtower. Campfire. Infirmary. Button. Riverbank. Button. Gallows. Button. Proving grounds. Button. Riverside Ford. Button. Area. Highlands of Robert. Country road. Watchtowers. Campfire. Gallows. Riverside Ford. You're standing. Previous. Talk to. Visit the paymaster's office. Enter the barracks. Used. Off-duty soldiers are. Search. Ask. Get. Leave. H. Health. Level 2. Health points 58 of 110. H. Leave the barrack. Get some rest. Used. Button. You lie down on the stone floor, curled up in a wool pot. Look around. Leave. H. Health points 110 of 110. H. Leave the. Look around. Button. Leave. Your stand. Talk to the monk. Button. Visit the quartermaster's office. Visit the. Enter the barracks. Used. Visit the paymaster's office. Used. But. Visit the quartermaster's office. Used. Button. Map. HP. Map. Riverside 4. Gallows. Button. Camp. Watchtowers. Button. Riverbank. Infirmary. Proving ground. Recenter map. Zoom out. Area. Highlands of Robert. Riverside. Country road. Button. River. Country road. Area. Riverside outpost. Gallows. Campfire. Watchtowers. Country road.
Navigation bar. Accessibility. Voice recorder. Add bookmark. But 22 minutes. Add to standard. System UI. Battery 26%.
Previous. The gates to You are standing at a crossroads, not far from the palisades of Riverside Outpost. Read the sign. Used. Head west to the Fenris Woodlands. Button. Head northwest to the city ruins. Button. Head southwest to White Feather Farmstead. Map. Head southwest. You head for the hills in the southwest. The road to White Feather Farmstead is covered by a thick layer of snow. Might be a bad sign. Previous. Take a moment to think back. Button. Continue on your way. Knee-deep in snow, you climb the rugged terrain until you finally reach the end of the road, surrounded by wooden fencing on top of the forest hill. The fields and farmhouses lie beyond a wrought iron gate. Previous. You open the gate. Button. Easier said than done. The wrought iron gate is half buried in snow. It squeaks as you struggle to get it open. Having done so, you stumble your way inside. Feeling exhausted, hunched over, you hear dogs barking in the distance. Previous. Look around. Button. You stand before the main living quarters of White Feather Farmstead. The surrounding fields on the forest hill are enclosed by wooden fencing. There's a smaller enclosure next to a barn. A couple of wagons are parked near the barn doors. Previous. Look at the farmhouse. Approach the farmhouse. You notice animal tracks in the snow, leading to the doorway. Enter the farmhouse. Look at the animal tracks. Enter the farmhouse. Look. Dogs or wolves. Hard to tell. Either way, looks like a couple of them went inside. Enter the farmhouse. You step through the doorway into a dusty and tenebrous chamber. The vaulted ceiling is kept in place by sturdy wooden beams. Previous. Look around. Button. Place looks abandoned. Beds are empty. A few chairs overturned by the large dining table. Some firewood left by the hearth. There's a cupboard next to a door in the back.
Battery 25%.
Previous. Look around. Used. Button. Look around. Used. Button. Take the firewood. Button. A beast growls in the darkness. You hear the pitter-patter of paws moving across the floor. Look at the dog. Button. Kill the beast. Button. Movement restriction. You're fighting in a confined space, making it impossible for you and your opponent, S, to move away from each other. Okay, got it. Initiated combat. Feral dog's turn. Attack. -5. Your turn. And apply. Move for. Move the. Stun. Unavailable. Cost. 1. Attack. Critical -7. Attack. -4. Stun cost. Stun. Critical -10. Feral dog's turn. Attack. -2. Your turn. And apply. Move. Move. Stun cost. 1 action. 1. Stun. -7. Enter. Apply. Move. Move. Stun. Attack 3 to 5. Attack. -3. Previous. A beast. You stomp on the dog's head. Kill the beast. Button. Okay. Got it. Button. Movement. Okay. Initiated. Feral dog. Attack. -3. Your turn. Protect. Effects. None. Attack 3 to 5. Stun. Unavailable. Attack. -3. Attack. -3. Stun cost. Attack. Attack. -3. Feral dog's turn. Attack. Evade. Your turn. And apply. Move. Move. Stun cost. 1 action. Stun. -5. Attack 3 to 5 damage. Attack. -4. Stun cost. 1. Stun. -4. Feral dog's turn. Aggressive. Your turn. And apply. Move. Move. Stun cost. 1 action. Stun. Critical -10. You have notifications. 3 gain firewood. 2x gain 5 experience. Button. Notification. You have previous. You stomp on. You have slain the wretched beasts. Their mangled frames lie twitching on the floor. Silence reach. Previous. Look around. Button. No sign of danger. Search. Go to the next room. Search the cupboard. But there's almost nothing left in the cupboard except for some booze. Might as well take it. Previous. No sign of. Go to the next room. Exit the farmhouse. Go to the next room. The door is locked. The bottom half of it is covered. Knock. Disable the lock. Knock. The door is locked. The bottom half of it is covered by scratch marks. Knock. Button. Disable the lock. Button. You still have a lot to learn when it comes to lock picking. Taking your time. You fiddle with the lock until it finally yields. Not bad for us. Previous. Open the door. Button. The foul stench of rot spews forth from the darkness on the other side. Enter. H. Health point. H. Enter. It takes a while. Take a closer look. Open the window. Button. You open the window shutter. Previous. It takes a while before you open the window shutters and breathe in. Take a closer look at the bodies. Button. The bodies are curled up in the fetal position. Each one has a sizable gash across the left wrist. A stone-bladed sickle has been placed in the center of the spiral pattern. Seems like some kind of ritual suicide. You've seen things like this before. Previous. You open the window. Take a closer look at the bodies. Used. Take the sickle. Button. You pick up the stone-bladed sickle from the floor. Seems ancient. The jagged edge is coated with a crust of dry blood. Search the room. Take a closer look at the bodies. Search the room. You find a black iron strongbox under the bed. Read the writing on the wall. Button. Open the strongbox. Button. The black iron strongbox is locked. There's previous. Read the writing on the wall. But open the strongbox. Used. Button. The black iron strongbox is locked. There's no way you'd be open the strongbox. Used. Disable the lock on this. After a few failed attempts, you finally manage to disable the lock. The black iron strongbox can now be opened. Take a closer look at read the writing on the wall. Open the strongbox. You find a hefty purse of gold. Seems like money. Notifications. 6 gain jug of meat, gain jug of moonshine, gain 5 experience, gain jagged flint sickle, gain 10 experience, gold plus 100. Button. Character tab. Tab. Inventory. Jagged flint. Wooden cudgel. Jagged flint. Sharpen flint pieces in a wooden half. Good enough to cut grain. Good enough. Hamstring. Hamstring. Melee damage. Fort. Encumbrance. Melee. Hamstring. Hamstring. Button. Eldrum. Redtide. Hamstring. 1 action. 2000 advantage. Strike the enemy in the back of the leg, dealing 150% weapon damage. Effects. Hamstrung. Reduces speed by 15% and evasion chance -10%. Lasts 3 turns. Thieves are known to fight dirty, always looking for ways to even out the odds. Fancy techniques don't matter if you fight with honor. Even the master swordsman won't get far if he's hamstrung. Close. Button. Eldrum. Redtide. Hamstring. Melee damage. Encumbrance to replace it. Slots. Equip. Button. Character tab. Tab. Close inventory tab. Quest tab. Notifications. Read the writing. Go back to the other room. It's go to exit HP. Exit. You stand before the look at the farmhouse. Enter the farmhouse. Used. Enter the barn. Button. You open one of the barn doors and take a look. Neither people nor livestock dwell inside. The air is cold and dusty. Look around. Button. A pitchfork is leaning against the wall. There's a hayloft above. Previous. Look around. Used. Take the pitchfork. You grab the pitchfork. A bit rusty, but it'll do the trick. Look around. Climb the ladder to the hayloft. The hayloft is empty, aside from a bale hook on the floor. Previous. Pick up the bale hook. Button. You pick up the bail hook. There is nothing else up here. Preview. Climb down the ladder. Button. HP. Look around. Go back outside. You stand. Previous. Look at. Enter the barn. Explore the corral. Explore the field. Map. Button. Area. Highlands of Riverside Outpost. Farmstead. Current location. Country Road. Button. Country Road. Yes. You stand before the You are standing at a crossroad. Read the sign. Used. Head west to the Fenris Woodlands. Button. Head northwest to the city ruins. Head west to the Fenris. You head west on the country road. Shadows of towering spruce darken the snowy hills. As you delve deeper into the Fenris Woodlands, you get the feeling that something is not right. Many years have gone by since you last set foot in this forest, but it was never this quiet back then. Previous. Take a moment to think back. Button. Keep walking. Button. Felled by a cold gust of wind, snow drops from the branches around you. Up ahead, the road is blocked by the wreckage of a deserted carriage. Continue on your way. Button. H. Health points 1. Level. And come. Go. Main menu. Character tab. Tab. Attributes. Strength. Open tooltip. Button. Attributes. Strength. 1. Charisma. 1. Resilience. 2. Agility. 1. Perception. 1. Open. Derivatives. Health. Open tooltip. Button. Damage. Heading. Main hand. 5. Offhand. 5. Main hand. Close. Inventory tab. Has. Quest tab. Tab. Close character. Felled by a cold gust of wind. Continue on your way. Take a closer look at the wreckage. Button. Riddled with arrows on all sides, the carriage seems to have been halted by strategically placed piles of previous. Look inside the carriage. Button. You find nothing of value. Search the area around the carriage. Continue on. Search the. Naked and punctured by arrows, frozen corpses lie buried in the snow. Previous. You find nothing. Take the arrows. Button. Continue on your way. Button. The road curves upwards to the top of a hill, which overlooks a forest valley. Previous. Take a moment to think back. Button. Descend into the forest valley. Button. Deep in the forest valley, the country road has been blocked off with rocks and fallen trees. Look around. Button. Take a close look around. Button. Ancient and majestic trees loom large upon the snowy hills. You detect no sign of movement, as if the silent forest was submerged in deep sleep. Preview. Take a closer look at the roadblock. Button. Consider your options. Button. Far beyond the barricade, the road will take you to the woodland outpost, westernmost bastion of the Robert militia, but that's a long walk from here. You have a vague recollection of a hunting lodge, somewhere in the wilderness to the north. Preview. Take a close. Climb over the barricade. But head north to the hunting lodge. But you abandon the country road and head north. Back when you and your brother underwent basic training, these woods were fraught with peril. Based on what you have seen so far, this remains true. A feeling of dread lingers in the quiet forest, where all you can hear is the sound of your own footsteps, crunching in the snow. Preview. Stay vigilant and keep moving. Button. HP. Stay. The mind plays tricks in the wilderness. You've seen it before. Shadows moving in the corner of your eye. Strange patterns like demons where naked branches intertwine. It's all about previous. Stop and continue on your way. There it is, the hunting lodge. You can see it in the distance. HP. Tucked away in the heart of the forest valley, the hunting lodge is a reassuring sight, reminding you of simpler times. But as you get closer, it becomes clear that the building has been ransacked and deserted. Preview. Look at the building. Button. HP. Look. The front door is missing and most of the windows. Look. Enter the hunting lodge. Take a moment to proceed. You enter the main hall, where broken windows shed light on dead bodies and busted furniture. Look around. Examine the dead bodies. Button. Exit the hunting lodge. Look around. Snow has piled up on the floor. Look around. Pick up the coins from the floor. Button. Having picked up the last coin from the floor, you notice that a small shield lies discarded in the corner of the room. Look around. Examine the dead bodies. Take the shield. Button. You pick up this. Examine. Take a look at the bedroom. Search. Take a look. Nothing in here, except a cup. Preview. Look around. Used. Examine the dead bodies. Take another look at the bedroom. There's a ladder going up to the attic. Examine. Climb the ladder from the bedroom. The attic is dusty and messy. Daylight see. Previous. Look around. Button. There's a bunch of old junk up here. Nothing of value. Open the chest. Go back to. Open the chest. It's locked. You don't have the key. Disable the. Break it open. Disable the lock. You insert the lockpick and get to. Previous. It's locked. You insert the. Previous. You insert the lockpick and get to work. It takes a while, but there are no distractions. You finally manage to disable the lock on the chest. Previous. It's locked. Open the chest. Button. Go back. H. Health point. Level. Encumbrance. Gold. Health. 8. Go back down to the main hall. Open the chest. You find a decent amount of gold coins in the chest. Not bad. Not bad at all. Previous. Notifications. 5 failed perception check gold plus 6 gained leather buckler gain 5 experience gold plus 72. Button. Character tab. Tab. Invent. Wooden staff. Collapsed. Food. 3. 3. Collapsed. Armor. 4. Expanded. Weapon. 4. 2 new. Expanded. Collapsed. Light fur boots. Leather buckler. Fur mantle. Equipped. Leather. A small round shield. Bash. Button. Bash. 10. Encumber. Slots. Equip. Button. Character tab. Close inventory tab. Quest tab. Tab.
Book. Add bookmark. Button. Sound visualization. Add to favorites. Button. Standard. 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 System UI. Battery 25%. Wi-Fi 3 bars. Ringer silent. Image.
Notifications. 5 failed perception. Quest tab. Notifications clear. Previous. You find. Go back down. HP. Go back down to the main hall. Button. You enter the main hall. Previous. You find a. Look. It. Search for food in the pantry. Button. The pantry has been looted already. Scraping the bottom of a barrel. You find a few pieces of dried meat that were left behind. Previous. Look around. Examine the dead bodies. Exit the hunting lodge. You step outside. The winter forest is quiet and ominous. A cold breeze whispers in your ear. Without words, it tells you to keep moving. Go back inside. Map. HP. Health points 100 of 110. Care inventory tab. Tab. You step outside. Go back. Map. Button. Yeah. Hunting lodge. Roadblock. Button. Travel interrupted by encounter. Guided by your own footprints in the previous. You step outside. Guided by your own footprints in the snow. You walk alone through the forest. All of a sudden. Previous. Look around. Button. H. Look around. It came from the west. You hear a dog barking in the distance. Shadows move between the trees. People are coming this way, and they already made their intentions clear. Previous. Confront them. Run. Button. You run for your life, but the dog is at your heels, and the snowy terrain doesn't make it easier. Previous. Stave off the dog. Button. Catching a few bite wounds on your arms, you manage to get the dog off your back and defend your HP. Initiated combat. Hunting dog's turn. Attack. Block. Your turn. Ent. Apply. Move. Move. Hamster. Jagged. Attack 5 to elect. Attack. Critical minus 15. Jagged flint. Hamstring cost. 1 action. Hamstring. Critical minus 23. The dog dies with a whimper and a broken neck. Drenched in blood. Preview. Notifications. Preview. The dog dies with a whimper and a. Climb out of. HP. Climb out of the. Feeling nauseous and weak in the knees, you barely avoid the arrow from the archer's bow. The projectile breaks in half when it hits a rock near. Preview. Look back. Button. You spot the archer on the other side of the ditch. He's reaching for another arrow from the quiver. Meanwhile. Previous. Feeling nauseous. Look at. You spot the archer on the other side of the ditch. He's reaching for another arrow from the quiver. Meanwhile. His comrade shouts. Don't let him get away. Previous. Look at his comrade. Button. Run away. Button. You move out of harm's way, injured and fatigued. You struggle to pick up the pace. The spear-wielding warrior is closing in behind you. He screams. Preview. Keep running. Button. Fight him. Button. HP. Fight him. Keep running. Straining yourself beyond belief, you reach the crest of a snowy hill. As you continue down the slope, your pursuer stumbles and falls, laced with profanity. His frustrated cries echo far and wide. You pay him no mind and keep running, until you find. Previous. Catch your breath. Button. Breathing heavily, you realize that the winter forest is silent and peaceful. Seems like you're in the clear. Walk away. HP. Walk away. Have returned to the roadblock in the forest valley. Alone in the wilderness, you feel the icy strokes of the whispering. Preview. Take a closer look at the road. Climb over the map. Button. Close map. Zoom out. Area. Highlands of Robert. Fenris Woodlands. Riverside. Country Road. Button. Area. Highlands of Robert. Country Road. You are standing at a crossroads, not far from the palisades of Riverside Outpost. Previous. Read the sign. Used. Head northwest to the city ruins. Button. Map. Button. Head north. It's getting colder. A merciless headwind slows your movement on the country road. The hilltops are shrouded by a howling blizzard. Previous. Keep going. Button. Previous. It's getting knee-deep in. Look around. But knee-deep in snow. You climb the hill until you reach the summit. A rune stone stands on the. Look around. Examine the rune stone. Look around. The unabating storm limits your field of view. There doesn't seem to be anyone else, as far as you can tell. Flanked by dense clusters of naked birches, the country road continues down the hill. Preview. Look around. Used. Examine the rune stone. Button. HP. The ancient inscription reads, the nomadic beacon revealed the vast abundance of the golden plains. A recent addition has been carved below. The golden chimera puts salt upon the earth, and now cursed bones lie buried in the killing fields. Preview. Look around. Examine the rune stone again. Descend from the hilltop. But the ancient inscription reads, the nomadic beacon revealed the... Look around. Used. Examine the rune. Descend from the hilltop. HP. Descend. You descend from the hilltop and step out on the killing fields. Remnants of war lie scattered across the lifeless expanse. West of River Lash, the black ruins of the great city are like a festering gash on the northern coastland. Follow the road roam the wilderness. Button. Search. Map. But. HP. Health points 89 of 110. Map. Search for the Tower Mill. Button. Follow the road north to the city ruins. Button. Search for the Tower Mill. You discover a trail of boot prints in the snow. Look around. Examine the boot print. Look around. Button. The killing fields are vast. As for preview. Examine the boot prints. Follow the boot prints. But the distant wails of mournful winds keep you company in the frozen desolation. Ravens take flight in the white skies above the horizon. Shivering, you see the white stone tower mill in the distance. Seems like the lone traveler was looking for the same place. Previous. Approach the tower mill. Button. HP. Approach. Previous. You follow the trail. Look around. You follow the trail until you reach the tower mill, which stands tall among the crumbled farmhouses on the snowy plains. Look around. Button. Explore the area. Button. You roam the war-torn farmlands, noticing the familiar scent of blood. The tracks in the snow lead you to a wounded man, who lies unconscious on the ground. His right leg is caught in a bear trap. Take a closer look. Button. Leave him to... Take a close... His left forearm is branded with the mark of allegiance. Barely clothed and badly bruised, the young soldier is bound to bleed out or freeze to death, whichever comes first. Preview. Examine the mark of allegiance. Button. Try to wake him up. Examine the... Try to wake him up. Button. Disarm the bear trap. Button. It takes some effort, but you manage to unclasp the mechanical jaws. Grimacing, the young soldier groans in misery. His mangled leg is doused in blood. Examine. Try to wake him. Rifle through his... Provide medical attention. Your careful efforts are enough to stop the flow of blood. Thankfully, it seems that his bones are left intact. As you wrap his wounded leg in bandages, the young soldier slowly drifts back to consciousness. Groaning, he squints at you with a grimace of pain and confusion. Notifications. 7 partially passed resilience check. Health -1 passed resilience check. Lost bandages. Gained 20 experience. You leveled up. Militia reputation. Notifications. Your preview. Talk to the injured soldier. Button. Barnabas, is that you? Yes and no. I'm his older brother. I'm trying. Praise ye Fenris 3 period. The soldier coughs. Appreciate the help. Give me a hand, will ya? Previous. Barnabas, help him up. Button. You take his hand. With your help, the young soldier gets up on his feet. He grabs a broken plank from a pile of debris nearby, using the piece of wood to support himself. He says, thanks again. Pleased to finally meet ya. I'm Serlo. Previous. Praise ye. What happened? Button. Came out here to look for your brother. Got caught in a bear trap. Rocked and beaten. Not much else to it. Who did? Anything you can tell me. Who did this to you? Button. He shrugs. Bunch of roving bandits. For all I know, someone else might have said the trap 3 period. Maybe the outlaws just happened to find me 3 period. Who knows? Preview. Anything you can tell me about my brother. Button. He's a good soldier. One of the best. But he seemed restless lately. Like there was something on his mind. Not sure what it was about. Just a hunch. 3 period. He groans. Hurting real bad. Better get back to Riverside Outpost 3 period. Previous. He. Need any help? Button. Now, I'll be fine. You've done enough. 3 period. HP. Farewell, sir. He nods. Be seeing you, and... He nods. Be seeing you, and good luck. The young soldier hobbles away, heading back to the country road. Preview. Continue on your way. Button. HP. You explore the ravaged settlements around the tower mill. After a while, you discover the entrance to a root cellar. Preview. Take a look. Button. Knock. Button. Enter the root... Knock. You knock on the wooden door and wait. Nothing Enter the root cellar. Button. Come back later. Button. You are standing near the... Preview. Look around. Button. Explore the area. Used. Look around. Button. Enter the tower mill. Enter the tower mill. The entrance to the tower mill is locked. Look up. Button. Knock. Button. You knock on the door but no one answers. It's... Preview. Look up. Knock. Kick in the door. Button. Disable the lock. Button. You insert the lockpick and get to work. Your limited experience makes for a test of patience, but you eventually manage to figure it out. Finally, take a moment to think back. Open the door. Button. You open the door and step inside, foaming at the mouth. A guard dog barks at you but keeps its distance. The owner is an old man, who looks at you with a puzzled expression. He mutters, could have sworn I locked the door. 3 period. You looking for trouble, stranger? Preview. You bet. Button. Not at all. Button. The old man gives you a nod. Good. Good 3 period. He kneels down beside his dog and calms it down, whispering, no need to worry. Just another customer 3 period. HP. I have some questions 3 period. Be with. Look around. Button. HP. Look. Previous. The old man gives. Look. Jump. Previous. Be. Talk to.